Hello and welcome to my first YouTube video. I got to this idea making this video while searching the internet again for some jobs, and I learned that there are thousands of people over the age of 50 out there looking for a job. Well, I'm over 52 and at some point in my life I got unemployed. Now what? I wrote a CV, got a professional photo adding it, and a kick-ass design with the help of a friend, and I started to apply for jobs. Means, I was an IT manager in 5 different assignments all over the world. Should be good enough for one company to take me on. Nothing, and time went by month after month and no job. So I said to myself, you should be good for something, and I started reviewing my skills. I had lots of free time and I started offering programming services, something that was part of my skill set in my previous jobs. Craigslist, classifieds, etc., posting that I do programming, and surprised someone replied. So from the first reply until today I have done quite a few programming tasks. Yes, small jobs. Tasks that were specific and maybe tasks no one else wanted to take on. But for me it gave me something to do, and I got some income. Today I have a reasonable customer base, and they all come back with further jobs. Why I'm telling this, and I assume you are in the same position because you are watching this video, is to tell you what I did and maybe how you can get out of that corner of unemployment. One thing is fact, you have no job. You have time, so use this time and start something. Brainstorm what you can do. Think of what you did in your previous jobs, write up these skills. Let's say you are a construction worker laid off. You have skills with tools, offer your service as a handyman. And no, do not think of becoming your own contractor with a license and a truck and a team of people. Just do some jobs. Get some tools, check the task, drive to Home Depot, get some parts and fix it. Done. Or you have been an office clerk, you can write. You are good in coordinating tasks. You have good communication skills and you know people to get things done. Wrap it up, offer it as an assistant service, virtual assistant on the internet, or even approach small companies who cannot afford a full-time employee. Offer you service on an hourly base. Some other people might be communicator or pure salespeople and they need the entire rest of an operation like accounting, purchase and additional administration. Offer your service and also search for people who can help. Don't get caught up in restrictions like to have a license, need to be an expert or whatever. Get started. There is a little story about an uncle from my son. He was a machine operator and lost his job. That was 25 years ago. So he put out a sign to fix small issues with motorbikes and scooter. Little things, tightening up a screw, fixing a flat tire, etc. Later he started working on motors and gearboxes, and yes, people talked bad. He doesn't know, or horrible work. But that didn't stop him. Over the time he established a fully qualified shop for small motorbikes and is still in business today. Persistence is the key. I'm a computer guy. I can do pretty much anything with computer, software and internet, but I have a hard time when it comes to internet marketing, social media or selling, so I do as best as I can by myself. I would be glad if I could team up with other folks to complement each other. I make software, websites or a shop, and someone teams up with me doing marketing, sales or accounting. For example, I made this website where experts, people with skills, can provide service to people in need of an advice or help with some issues. The software would connect both parties and billing goes by the minute. Great, the software is done. The page is up, xdx24.com, but there is no marketing, no promoting, means no visitor. I stumbled over an interesting book. The $100 Startup by Chris Gilbo. It talks about getting started on your own. However, I come from the point where I'm already unemployed. I do not need to make a decision when to quit my job and ensure sufficient income. I have no job and no income, so let's do something that makes money, something I can do and that I like to do or willing to do at least. Also, the book says, $100 startup. Actually, you have already invested in your own startup. You have a computer, you have an internet connection in place, and you most likely have a phone. These things have value and do not need to be bought. You might also have a car and a small room in your home where you can sit and work. So the office is done. Even better if you have previously bought a desk and a chair. Now, how much you have paid for that? That is money you have already put into your new adventure. Put it to work, make it work. Once you get started and you are like me in the need of additional specialists, you might contact me, and we build up a community where we help each other. And don't forget, you have value, you have skills, put it to work. Persistence is the key,